Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for coming tonight. This is pretty exciting for everyone here, both for the folks who've been working really hard on this resolution and also for all the folks in Oakland who are excited about changing our relationship to nature, which is a really big part of what we're doing here tonight. So thank you all for being here.
So really appreciate being able to do this. And we have so many things to be thankful for. Just thinking about the land we're on, even this neighborhood, Temescal, with its rich history, and the peoples that have been here before us. So just giving a lot of respect and recognition to this place that we're in, that we can be here safe together. May we bring loving kindness into our relationships tonight and with this community. May we experience love and understanding. May we bring love and understanding, and may we contribute to the growth of communities that are filled with love and health and well-being.
Decriminalizing movements outside of Oakland can run any way they want. But here in Oakland, our movement has been and will be about one thing: the manifestation of love that Bob presented in the beginning. The war on drugs has always been based on politics and never on science. We asked ourselves, if we don't change the paradigm, who will? In this current national darkness, what better place to light the torch of truth than right here, right now, in Oakland?
The medicines always brought it home to help me to be grateful for the most simple things of all. About 5 years ago, the love of my life came to me and said, I had a heroin relapse. And we'd been together 6 years at that point, not disposable, and I was just shocked, just floored. We walked into Iboga and he was cranky. He was really, really hating life in that moment. Or it was difficult, it was dark. And I could barely recognize him, the man I met 6 years before. And in 24 hours, I saw him again. I saw his soul in his eyes.
Once Iboga was introduced into my life, it was like unplugging from the matrix and, waking up, rebirth. And within 24 hours, shedding a whole skin, a darkness, and waking up out of that darkness and then coming into life. The most important thing when it comes to these visions is that it's what you're going to do with it. Are you going to listen? Are you going to listen to the truth? And then what are you going to do after these visions? You got to listen to them.
And through a lot of work, exercise, fitness, yoga, cannabis, I achieved a certain level of healing. Since then, I've been exposed to psilocybin mushrooms. And they've really just fortified my spirituality, fortified my inner resource. And I've begun sharing these experiences with veterans, because Marines don't leave troops behind.
It's just really interesting to find how do we translate our language and also make that accessible to people when we're speaking about terms. Like, how do we cross-pollinate and communicate with each other to actually support each other and lift each other up in whatever gifts that we have to share with each other?
How do we talk to these people who are in charge of the government? Start asking yourself, what do they need to hear from us to change this vibration from paranoia to something that works for all of us?
At the threshold of dying in every single lifetime, this is the culmination of a unique and special life. This is the point that human dignity and freedom can be the most valuable. After just one dose of psilocybin, patients report a sense of euphoria, emotional well-being, peace and optimism that can last a year or more, greatly changing their outlook, even in the face of terminal illness.
My name is Gerald. I got out of prison in 2008. When I was 17, I was addicted to crystal meth. I spent about a year in a gang in the streets, running around with guns, selling drugs. When I was 18, I got incarcerated for the third time, and they actually sent me to prison for 2 years. So while I was in prison, I fell in love with exercise, and I started turning my life around using the power of exercise. And it was at my fitness job that I ran into a trainer that invited me to my first ayahuasca session. And just from there, my life has just kind of taken this, it's kind of like a snowball effect where I've gone from just being the lost person that I could ever imagine to quite literally the best person that I could ever imagine. Like, I'm my healthiest self.
The power of choice, whether it's showing up here tonight, whether it's showing up in ceremony, whether it's showing up in social activism, don't underestimate it. So I hope that going forward, we continue to make the choice to show up, to stay active, to stay engaged, to align intention with our actions, and to understand that in healing ourselves, we help others to heal.
If prescriptions, if wealth, if religion, if self-help books, if more and more technology were helping the masses get closer to oneness, why is there so much pain and suffering? I don't want the current FDA paradigm to continue. If you agree, join us. Commit to making Oakland a decriminalized nature zone. And if this is to be a movement, we need fuel. We need donations. We need leads to individuals and conscious corporations. Find a way to dig deeper for a meaningful cause. Thank you very much.